Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're taking a look at some of the Chinese stocks listed in Hong Kong. Before we begin, remember take a second to give the video a like and subscribe as you greatly help our channel. Without further ado, let's first start off with the Hang Seng Index. So you can see that the Hang Seng Index drifted further after we broke down this 18.2k support level and things are not looking too good. But that said, we are already approaching the very strong support at 16,170 or near the 16,000 psychological support level. I do expect to see a bounce coming soon at this particular level, and we can also break it and trigger some stop losses, and thereafter bounce back up once again. So for the resistance to watch right now will be this blue conversion line at around 17,200 and this red baseline at around 18,000 psychological resistance level. Let's move on to Hang Seng Tech. So the Hang Seng Tech equally weak. As of now, there is no support, no back data support that we can follow. So we are likely to drift down further and test the 3,100 psychological support and also the 3,000 support level. Resistance will be 3,432 and also 3,633. Moving on to Tencent. So for Tencent, no surprise. You can see that after breaking down this 297 support level, things started to turn bearish and there is no support that is coming up until this $250 support, which we are currently at right now. And as you can see, in the event that this were to break down, then things may start to turn pretty ugly. And if we do not see any panic selling around here, then things may start turning ugly, even potentially hitting the 220 levels. That said, if we do have a double bottom, then we may potentially climb back up from here. Potential resistance to watch will be this blue conversion line. You can see that this particular stock have been hugging closely to this blue conversion line and not breaking up above it. So it's 264 to watch out. And the second one will be the $280 psychological resistance. Moving on to 9988 or Alibaba. So Alibaba, of no surprise, it come back to actually retest this $71 lows after breaking this 78, 79 critical support level. So resistance to watch will be this 78 and also 82. But I do expect that this $71 or even the $70 may break eventually to trigger some stop losses somewhere between $67 to $69, and thereafter we may potentially see a bounce up from here. So moving on to Meituan. So you can see that Meituan starting to turn very ugly after breaking down this 38.2% at 161, even though it acted as a pretty strong support previously. So now we are at this 23.6%, and it puts us in a very good position to actually come back to retest this $130 psychological support level. In the event that that breaks, then we are likely to go back to this $100 support to be retested, and resistance to watch will be around $160. Moving on to NetEase. So you can see that NetEase, of no surprise, after breaking down this 38.2% at 133, acted very strong support. Even this 23.6% couldn't hold, and thereafter we are currently at this 108.3 support level now. In the event that we break in and we do not have a double bottom from here, or even potentially triggering some stop losses and thereafter having a bounce, then it's likely to threaten the $100 psychological support level. Resistance will be 119 and 125. Let's move on to NIO. So for NIO, it's very ugly. You can see that we already resetted everything and coming back to test this $100 level. The market makers would love to actually break down this $100 level next week and potentially triggering a lot of stop losses here. And hopefully we can have a bounce, quick bounce right up thereafter. 117 and 136 would be the next resistance to watch out for. Moving on to 9618 or JD.com. So for JD, we already broke down this previous low here of 189.3 and acted as a very strong support, and also this 23.6%. That said, we are in a very good position to actually come back down to retest this $160 level. So that is still pretty far away, around $16, $15 away. Resistance would be 194 and also 209 levels. Let's move on to Baidu or 9888. So Baidu, similar situation, already broke down this 104. So 99 would be likely to be seen next week, and hopefully we do hold it. If not, things may start to turn ugly, even potentially hitting $90. Resistance will be 112 and 120. Next up, we have AIA. So AIA still drifting down, but that said, we did have a pretty strong bounce, and we even break up above this blue conversion line. So this acted as a resistance previously, now it became into a strong support. That said, this weight conversion line still acts as a very strong resistance for this AIA. You can clearly see that this previous support at $70 has now turned into a very strong resistance. And in the event that we give up the gains next week, it's likely for us to come back down and potentially testing the $60 psychological support level, which is a pretty strong support back then in March. As for the resistance, would be around $70. Moving on to PingAn. So PingAn continued drifting down. We are currently at this $38 support level. And in the event that we break down, it's likely for us to come back down to $30, which is still pretty far away. So 39 and 42 is the next two resistance to watch out for. Lastly, we have Xiaomi Corporation or 1810. And in fact, we are already near the all-time low. And we are really looking towards this 828 support level. If we were to break down, triggering some stop losses, there's a good chance for us to bounce up right here next week. So overall, the Chinese sentiment is pretty bad, and hopefully we see a bounce next week. So if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.